do you become that girl? Don't you wish that there were habits or steps that you can take in order to operate in that space and be that person that you actually desire? That woman glowing up and really embracing who you are and walking in your authentic self? Guess what? I've got the tips for you.
Sit down, relax for just a minute. Tell me.
What's up, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Zen Me Please. I am Ashley Nicole, and this is a place where beauty meets confidence. Today, we are talking about habits to become that girl, that woman, that whatever you consider yourself, and upgrading your energy. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, be sure to hit that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into this video. There comes a time in every woman's life where you want to operate in this space where you are the best version of yourself. With that, we have to get rid of some old habits and create new ones. So I want to go through a list of things that we can work on together to become that girl, because this journey isn't just yours alone. You know, yours will be different from other people, but trust and believe that there are other people who want to experience or who are experiencing the same thing that you're going through, because we're operating and working on operating and walking in our authentic self. So here are some habits that we can use in our life and start implementing them to become the best version of ourselves. Health and fitness. Let's try to exercise at least 3 times a week. What you choose for yourself, that is up to you. Let's just get it done at least 3 times. That's a low. 3 times is a low. Then we're going to work on eating a balanced meal with lots of nutrition, right? Sleeping at least 8 hours a day, drinking 2 liters of water, and we're going to do regular health screenings, because no matter, right, we can look a certain way, we can pretend to be this, but if you do not feel good and your health is not up to, 100%, then eventually it's going to take a toll on you. And no matter how much you pretend that things are, operating well, they won't be, right? So that's physical. So that is physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health that you always want to work on. I feel like most of those should be daily, especially the mental and the spiritual. Physical, we can, I prefer to do it every single day, but 3 times a week is actually really, really good. Then habits that we're working to add into our life with finances is we're going to set and stick to a budget. I know this can be hard, but start small and work your way up to a standard that you have for yourself. Every person's budget, every person's spending habit is going to be different. Save a percentage of your money. Save a percentage of your income. Whatever that percentage is, that is up to you. Some people save 10%, some people save 3%, and some people just save a dollar amount. That is solely up to you and what you're capable and what you feel like you want to do. Build an investment portfolio. So you can either get help, you can do this through your job, you can use Acorn, which pretty much does it for you and takes the money out of your check, depending on what you feel like you want for yourself and how much work you want to put into it. Let's try to build investment portfolios, at least one. And then we're going to track our spending. Where's our money going? Is most of our money going to our bills? Is most of our money going to, shopping, miscellaneous things? Knowing where your money is going makes it a lot easier for you to know how to manage it. Then we're going to work on educating ourselves financially. So a lot of the times, a lot of the reasons why people don't know how to handle or manage your finances is because maybe you've never been taught them. So instead of sitting in the mindset of, well, nobody's ever taught me, I don't know, there are YouTube videos, there are books, and there are thousands, millions of things out there for you to be able to educate yourself financially. Then we're moving on to our environment and how we are changing up and upgrading and changing these habits and adding these habits in our environment. As always, I will tell you to declutter regularly. Things that no longer serve you, get rid of them, and always make sure to have a clean space in order for you to operate. Create a comfortable space for you, not just with working, but just at home. Make sure your home and the space that you spend most of your time in is comfortable for you. Adapt to equal-friendly living. So if we're working on managing our money, maybe we don't need the paper plates and the plastic spoons and the paper cups or plastic cups. Maybe we can start by working and washing our own dishes. Maybe instead of buying plastic, are getting plastic at the grocery store, instead of getting plastic bags, try paper bags or bring your own bag. So again, being eco-friendly is a good practice as well when we're talking about environment. Optimize your space for productivity. So for me, I want my bedroom to be my bedroom. But when it comes to my office, I do everything in here. I have my 9 to 5 that I work. I record my videos. I also have my separate desk for when I'm writing my book. I have my library, as well as it's also my workout space. And I'm going to eventually get rid of some clutter in the corner, and I'm going to turn it into a reading nook. So really optimizing your space versus taking over a bunch of different areas. Once we've got through the health and fitness, finances and environment, then we're going to move on to family and friends. And these are positive people who bring joy in your life and you bring in theirs, and they actually welcome you and they are glad that you are in their space as well as them being in yours. So we're going to meet and talk to these people regularly. We're going to practice in active listening when we're communicating, planning regular outings. It doesn't have to be every single month, but maybe every other month. And we're going to express gratitude to each other and about the things that we have in life. And then we're going to practice conflict resolution and not be so defensive when people say things that maybe you don't understand, right? Then we're going to start working into career. We're going to set professional goals for ourselves that are actually something that we are willing to and capable of achieving. Not saying that you can't reach for the moon, but let's start with the small and work our way up. Then we're going to learn to be consistent, right? We're going to do these things consistently. Networking whenever we can, seeking regular positive feedback, even sometimes negative feedback is good. And then maintaining work-life balance. We're not letting just regular life take over us not handling our business, but we're also not letting our business trickle into our everyday life. Some personal things that we're going to work on is personal growth. We're going to read daily, set personal goals, expand our knowledge, like practicing certain things, or maybe reading more, or maybe trying to achieve certain goals. Practice self-reflection, and then learn new skills. And I'm going to save these last two after we go back through these, right? So we're creating healthy habits in order to become the best version of ourselves. So again, we talked about the health and fitness. Then we talked about finances, environment, family and friends, career, and personal growth. We've taken care of the important stuff, right? We've taken care of all the stuff that feels very businessy and feels like sometimes you may have joy in it, sometimes you may not, and you have to push yourself. But now we get to talk about fun, recreational fun, right? So we're going to explore new hobbies, plan regular trips, whether it's once a year, twice a year, whatever works for you. We're going to engage in group activities, engage in creative pursuits, so things that you feel more creative in, and then have leisure time and relax, taking care of yourself. And last but definitely not least, when you are in a relationship or if you have a partner, we need to make time for them as well, right? So we're going to plan weekly date nights. We're going to show them appreciation, support each other's goals, practice open and honest communication. I know that seems like a lot, but here are the categories. You don't have to follow these steps, but just think about these categories in your life. Health and fitness, what does that look like for you? Finances, where do you want to be 6 months, 5 months, a year from now? What does your environment feel like? What are things that you can get rid of? Who are the good family and friends that you want to keep in your life when having positive relationships? What does your career and your goal for yourself look like? What does personal growth? It doesn't have to be career. It could just be certain things that you want to achieve for yourself. What does it look like when you have fun? What are the things that you feel more creative in? What activities are you okay with going with? What boundaries are you setting when you are okay with saying no? And then we're working on having more healthier and honest relationships with our partners. I know that this is a lot, but again, I believe in you. I hope you believe in me. And I know that we are capable of achieving everything that we put our hearts, minds, and souls to, because we are more than enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and until
sit down, relax for just a minute. Tell me.